Hey everybody, this is Vinny Ja with Oblation Comics. I'm doing another video, this time not of a comic book review, but we're actually going to be reviewing, going a little more in depth of my own campaign, my own comic book that I've started called Arbiter. You can check it out at fundmycomic.com/arbiter. And I just wanted to kind of go over, one, what is a campaign? What am I doing here? Two, what my comic book is about, some of the characters, some of the themes, and all that stuff. And then finally, the perks. What do you get for contributing to this campaign? So strap in, get comfy, get in your nice footy pajamas, get a cup of coffee or something nice, and enjoy the video. And if you do like what you see, if you do like what I'm talking about, the Arbiter, if this interests you at all, then consider just contributing to my campaign. Buy yourself a copy. So that being said, what is a Kickstarter or GoFundMe or Indiegogo? What is a campaign? The most important thing to realize, first off, is it's not like walking into a store and buying something off the shelf. When you buy an issue or when you back this project, whatever it is, whether it be my comic book Arbiter or something else, you're basically funding it to be made. All right, so it's very important to understand that there is no product yet. There's no comic book yet. Nothing's been made yet. I put out my own money to fund what I have so far, but you're going to be giving to the completion of this project. And at the end, whenever that is, you'll receive your copy or your product, whatever it is that you contributed to. So that is what a campaign is. That's what I'm working on right now as we speak. So when you do contribute, again, don't expect a comic book the next day or shipping in the mail. We're funding this to be completed, to be shipped out and printed and all that stuff. Now, with that out of the way, let's talk about it. What is Arbiter? What is this comic book? I'm not going to play this video yet. It'll be at the end, but check out this video till the end, and you'll see the cool promo trailer. But let's talk about page by page. This is the cover, Arbiter issue 1, Oblation Comics. So let's talk a little bit about what we're looking at here. So the main character, the protagonist, front and center, he is the Arbiter. His name is Chris, and he was born with supernatural powers that, as far as he knows, considering basically kind of randomly, he turns into this like ghost mode or this Arbiter mode, as you'll come to find out. He doesn't know why, he doesn't know what it's about, but the one person that does adopts him. He becomes his adopted father. His name is Joshua. And Joshua trains him, doesn't give him much answers to what he is. And then one day, he disappears. And the one person who knew what he was, who had answers for him, is gone, fell off the face of the earth. And that's where the story kind of picks up, is him trying to figure out what he is. Now, for the reader, you're kind of on that journey with him, on this discovery what he is. But it is the main hook of the story. So I'm going to tell you that this is minor spoilers. This does get explained pretty quickly. However, I'm just going to, in this video, this is the hook. What an Arbiter is they have these abilities. They're born with these abilities to sense, see, and close breaks within our reality. So we live in the third dimension. There are cracks within our reality, and there's the fourth dimension beyond that. And so the Arbiter basically roams around and is called to or senses these breaking points or these cracks within our reality, and then closes it so that things from beyond that point don't break through. And that's basically their main purpose. There are other things I'm not going to spoil. Chris doesn't know that yet. He doesn't know what he's meant to do. And so that's his journey that he's going on. Now, this character here, he's Angelo Leonati. He is the son of a mobster, a big crime family, and he's trying to make a name for himself. And he organizes these fighting rings that we're going to see later on in the next page. He's a big player within Caligo City, which is stationed behind. And this character right here, it just goes by the name Jay. You'll notice that there's something going on with him. I don't want to spoil too much of here, but he is more than meets the eye, so to speak. So there's something interesting going on with this character. And then there's a big lightning strike. And the idea of this cover, I designed this cover. I designed the characters as well as written the story and all that kind of stuff. But the whole idea behind this cover is who is controlling this city. We have this character right here, mobster. We have this character here who is, I don't want to get too into, but then we have our Arbiter protagonist rising up right in the middle. And so there's a battle, a seismic battle over the city. And that's what we're introducing the reader to, which leads us to page 1. So Caligo City, Holloway District. So Caligo City is broken up into multiple districts. We're in the Holloway District right now. So we see a crowd, we see a ring, and 3 people in the ring. And this character in the ring, in the crowd is saying, "There's no way he could fight them at the same time." That's what I imagine their accents to be. 2 against 1 isn't fair. My money's obviously on the brothers. As good as that kid's been, he's cooked. Stupid. So they've got these 2 brothers here, right? And they're basically just antagonizing him. This is your last chance to forfeit, kid. Because you had a good run, but someone with a lot of money needs you to lose. Save yourself some pain. Sorry, I got distracted with some of the background art. And then in the internal dialogue, we haven't revealed them yet, our character's head is 1 year, 3 months, 12 days, 14 hours. I can't believe I've been fighting in the pit all this time. It was never supposed to be this long. Your funeral, kid. I thought I'd get all my aggression out by now. I thought that if I beat some lowlifes to paste, I'd feel better and move on. I thought it was like a garden hose, and all I had to do was let the anger loose, and soon it'll subside. Damn, this kid's fast. Where is he? You see, there's awesome flip over here. And he says, but I guess the faucet never turns off. Bam. Look at that. Beautiful splash page. Knee to the face. Some Muay Thai action. So what's going on right now? All right, so going back here, again, this area is, or this fighting rink is called the Pit. I don't explain yet, but as the story progresses in the subsequent issues, you'll realize that the way the pit is designed is there is no fighting. You only escape the pit if there's no other fighters willing to fight, or if you pass out or die, basically. So this is a perpetual fighting rink, and these are the last willing fighters who are paid to enter in the pit. This will come back. We leave the pit because he fights his way out, as you will see in a minute. But later on in the series, we're going to come back. This is more of a symbolism for something he's going through. But I won't get into too much detail on that. So he obviously is being shown here to be an excellent fighter. Obviously, he's climbing out of the pit, and he's fighting 2 people at the same time, and he's winning. I don't know where you learned to fight, but you ain't making fools out of us. I love when when bad guys say that. It's because you know what's going to happen next. He's going to make a fool. So he does this awesome backflip kick, knocks him out, and then jumps and grapples the second guy, who's just stunned right to the ground. This is a great sequence. I really, really enjoy this a lot. And then we have somebody observing from the top. And this is, as I said before, this is Angelo Leonati. And he goes, damn it, this punk is going to win again. I'm telling you, Tony, that kid, he ain't normal. The way he moves, it's not natural. So how much money did we lose because you misjudged this mystery man, Angelo? Why do you have it out for this kid anyway? Look, I hate seeing this kid win. So we see how petty he is. He just doesn't like seeing this newcomer, this guy, win. What are you talking about, Tony? Fill him with lead and be done with him. I'm sick of losing my money. Yeah, listen to the mayor-elect. This kid is a nobody that's costing us a lot. And I can assure you that no one's going to investigate, let alone pin anything. Then he pauses. No, that's the way my father operates, Cadell, which we're introducing another district. Here in Holloway, we settle things in the pit. I want to see this kid leave here in a body bag. I want to see this kid leave here in a body bag. I want to be entertained. So in this panel here, we're introducing a few different things. We're introducing a new district, Cadell. We're also introducing his father, who is saying, the way my father does things, he fills them with lead, they swim in with the fishes. I do things differently. I'm trying to run Holloway the way I want to run it, and he wants to be entertained. So we see he's petty, he likes entertainment, he's kind of full of himself. That's kind of the ideas that I'm trying to communicate through these panels. And then he continues his monologue, and he says, I want to see blood. And then we see this panel, the victory goes to Chris, who again, we don't know his name yet, we don't know anything about him, we just know that he is a great fighter. And then this Chris's dialogue, 1 year, 3 months, 12 days, 14 hours. For the first time in history, the mystery fighter climbs out of the pit, once again defeating 2 opponents at once. Can anyone take him down? So the first time in history, there's a 2 versus 1, and he wins. Remember, next week starts fog season. That means lockdowns. And then we have Angela whistling. You called, boss. I want to arrange the fight next week. Get Shane ready and in the ring. Snuff this guy out for good. Shane, who's he? He's a work in progress. I paid a lot of money for. If he's even half of what I was promised, and then to be continued. So those are the pages that I got. This is just the setup. There's so much more that's going on later in the comic. And more to come. Like his powers are introduced, the actual plot is introduced, but these are just introducing some of the key characters and their motivations and their roles. Which brings us to the perks. So for $5, if any of this interests you, for $5, there is the digital comic. You get a PDF file of the entire 22-page issue comic emailed to you. I have one backer doing that. For the next perk, $8, you have cover A, which is this cover, plus shipping. And again, it's the full 22-page single floppy that's going to be bagged and boarded for you and sent out. Cover B, it's not been revealed yet. There will be a cover B, same thing, 8 plus shipping. And cover C, again, hasn't been revealed. Keep coming back to the campaign. I will do updates with the reveals of the new covers. But basically, to get this comics, $8 plus shipping. And then signed copies. So each one is going to be $12 signed. You pick which cover you want, and I'll sign it for you. Again, bagged and boarded. And then the I Want It All tier, $30 for all 3 covers plus the PDF version. So yeah, if any of that interests you, please go to my campaign, fundmycomic.com/arbiter. There'll be a link in the bio, and more updates to come.
Darkness creeping like a shadow, demons crawling from the gallows, spirits wander through the meadows. There's no light inside. Hear the battle and the distant screams of war. Oh, can you listen? Heavy chains, they are a prison. Are you free or enslaved to the fight? Are you a lover or are you a liar? Are you a sinner or are you a fighter? Are you the hunted or are you the hunter? Are you a demon or are you a savior? Find yourself, don't be afraid, there's a light beyond the flames. Angels, they are calling your name as you run into the fight. Rise from the ashes, rise from the graves, rise to your purpose, rise from the pain, rise up from anger, rise from the shame, rise to the occasion, and oh, oh.